Hello guys, today we are going to learn about how to make a sword. So I have put a trailer. If you've not seen, please see that. So let's start the video. Okay, I'm going to do this cube first. The blade we are going to do. So if you want to follow along with me, see all this. Okay, so all the okay, so let's start the video. Okay, so in the scale you have to x is going to be 0.04. Okay, and the next scale step is going to be 0.015, and last finally, and the next z is going to be the 0.605. So these are the first scales for the blade. So let's start with the handle bottom part. So shift A and get a cylinder, and next what you have to do with the cylinder is do some scales. First I'm going to set the area where it have to be. So the area is going to be on Z. The locations you could see here. So you have to type in 0.625 and enter. And next is going to be the scales. So the scales are 0.043 for the x-axis, and the next y scale is going to be 0.025, and the next one is lastly going to be 0.020. Enter. There we go, it's perfectly lined up. So what we are going to do with this is make something like this. Okay, so in the trailer we could see something like this going over here. So that's what we are going to do with this. And next what you are going to do is also the next is going to be the handle and pommel top. Okay, let's start. Okay, so let me see. So for the handle also we need another cylinder. So let's get another cylinder, and the locations are going to be for the handle is going to be 0.745. So this is going to be the position for the handle. Okay, so next is going to be the scales. For the scales we need to put the same on x and y. It's 0.016 I mean 0.016 and 0.016, and you could see like this. So we have to also scale on the z-axis. So the z-axis is going to be for the z is going to be 0.0 and 38, and enter. There we go. And sorry guys, I measured the wrong z-axis. So it is 0.105. Sorry. So next is going to be the pommel. So pommel is also going to be another cylinder. So I'm going to scale it. Okay. So again the pommel is going to be, let's see, the pommel is going to be on Z. So the location for pommel is 0.88. Enter. Next scales are going to be 0.013 and also this is also going to be 0.013. And next the Z axis. So the Z axis is going to be 0.038. And there we go, the pommel is added now. And next we need the top pommel. So let's add in the top pommel. So for the top pommel also we need another cylinder. So let's add a cylinder and we have to do this. The location is going to be on Z. So on Z we are going to need 0.94 is the location on Z for this. Okay. So next the scales are going to be no scales and we need rotation only now. 90. And I forgot the scales for the top pommel, so let's normally scale it. So it is be smaller than the pommel. So this small is okay. This is the small. This is the measures of this. Okay. And next we are going to do is the trailer. You could see the handle is not simply like this. It's like this, like I will build it like this as several times. So let's do that. Okay, for the handles we have to go to the edit mode and we have to add more than 15 loop cuts. To add 15 loop cuts, there we go. And next what you have to do is also resize, select one and don't select one. So one thing I'm going to show is also select this top. Okay, select this top part and go to wireframe mode and scale this a little. So before I have to do this, but before adding the loop cuts I have to do this. So let's do it before adding the loop cuts in. Okay, so select the top part. If you want the shortcut is click alt and select on the dot to select this. Okay, so next and go to wireframe mode and scale it a little bit, not too much, a little only. Go to object mode, not object mode, normal view, and next go to wireframe mode and so the X-ray is not enabled means the hotkey is shift Z. Shift Z not. It's control Z. Alt Z. Sorry. So next you have to click alt and select this and yes and scale this a little bit on here. Okay, this is good. So next we are going to do is now only you have to add the loop cuts. So let's add the loop cuts. And next you have to select one by one all of these. So let's select one by one. So if you go to this mode, it will be easy. So click Alt and select, and if you Alt and again select, it will not select. So click Alt and Shift, so it will select. Go up a little. I didn't wrong. So you have to do 1 and don't do 1, 1 and don't do 1. Okay. So all the way up to the top. So now it's on the top. Second, on the top also. And next what you have to do is resize it. So I'm going to normally X sorry. So first you should not select the top one. So we don't want to select the top, and so if you resize, it will go inner, you could see. So just S and X do and select this, and the resize measure have to be correct, guys. So the resize measure have to be 1.2, and also this is have to be 1.2. So yeah, you don't have to move the Z axis, so please don't. And next we have to select all these things. Okay, let's select all of these. This will be hard when you're selecting all this, but select it slowly. And there we go. And also go to wireframe mode and X-ray mode and select also this. Should say, and select this and go to normal mode. So next also we need to resize it. So this resize measure is going to be, this have to be 1.0 itself as always. So for this we need, for this is 0.9, so 0.9 this also. So now we could see a little only, not too much like scaled in. So now we could see, if you go to object mode, you could see now this going in stuffs, but we also need to add some modifiers to this. So click on the modifier tab and add modifier and go to subdivision surface. Click on subdivision surface, you could see like this problems. So what you have to do is subdivision surface modifier, and next you have to do is the level viewport have to be 2. Yeah, it's 2. And next you could see this problem. So for that, go to the face select and select this top part and go to wireframe mode and also select that top one on here, not that. It will be hard to see, when you're doing this, so it's hard for me to select like this. So first I'm going to delete this face. So also in the first itself I said to scale this in. Sorry. So I'm going to move this little over here so it will be easy for me, and click and delete these faces, and A and G and X, and move this to over here. So also we need to select all these edges again. So when we are in the subdivision surface we can't actually see well, so I highly recommend you to off this, and now you could do this easily. And also do this. So next also the okay, so also, and we have to bevel this, so let's bevel. Okay, and you have to little bit only bevel this, not too much. If too much bevel, yeah, this will happen. So little bit bevel, guys. I will also mean this is good. So if you go on this, and now if you go to object mode, and you could see it's smoother and okay now to see. So next we are going to do with the pommel, the this I have explained you on the first. So okay, let's do this. Okay, let's go to the object mode and select this, and make sure it's in the extrude region, and extrude, and also little bit scale on this, and make this down and little bit scale it. Okay, so also we need to add first we need to add the bevel modifier. So let's see where is the bevel. Here. Okay, let's get the bevel, and this amount is going to be normal, and this, and next you need a subdivision surface, and the level we would have to be 2, 4 or something like 4. So if you take this to the top, you could see a lot of changes, so please don't take this to the top and confuse don't be confused. So if you take the subdivision surface, it's you could see something like this new. Okay, I'm going to do this, and you could see it's going to the top. So don't do that accidentally, guys. It will make your sound the weirdest. So next we are going to do is add the mirror modifier. So before adding the mirror modifier, so we have to go to the this mode. Let's go to the on the snow, and next you have to click delete and delete faces. And next what you have to do is go to share and add the mirror modifier. So if you add the mirror modifier, you could see a lot of problems. I mean, like, why is my keyboard not working? So you could see a lot of changes like this. So if you don't want that, move the mirror modifier to up to the top, and there we go. We could see some changes. So now we are going to some extruding and stuff things. So let's extrude. Okay, so let's extrude this over here. I should not extrude. I should do loop cuts over here. Don't know why is it stucking. Problem. And selected frames. And select this and select this. And move this down. So we don't want to do this completely down. So move this a little bit. And next extrude this little bit over here also. And next you could see that it's not looking pretty well. So sorry, I did it fully wrong. So you know what, one thing that this is not the same. I did on that. So this is the correct height. So with over here, and next click and select this two and extrude this down and select these two again and extrude over here. And when you're extruding and the end, you have to do this, so extrude this a little on S and Y, and there we go. So next you could see a lot of problems over here and here and here and here. So far we are going to add a lot of loop cuts so it could be corrected. to add some loop cuts so it can be corrected. Add here also, and also at the bottom, and you could also do at the top of here, and here again one more time. And you could see here also you have to add a loop cut over here, so now it could be good now. So you could see now that it's slowly thickness over here and slowly going thinner. Okay, so next we are going to do the pommel. So let's do the pommel. Okay, so first what you have to do is go to object mode and select this, and go to edit mode and go to face mode, and next select this and click delete and click faces, and next what you have to do is go to this, and I'm going to do that cylinder, so it will be easy for me to see. So you have to create a star shaped thing, so you have to select one and don't select one, and so you could see a lot of problems. So I'm not going to do that. So okay, I'm going to do that, and again going to select this and going to object mode and click the vertex, and next you have to select this one, and you have to leave 3 spaces, the another 4 4 3 4 3, this, and extrude it. So first you have to normally extrude this like over here, and next leave 4 space over here, and 4 space over here, 4 space over here, and another 4 space over here, and another 4 space over here, and extrude it. Shade smooth it so it will look good. And next subdivision surface modified to this, so something like this is okay. So you could now itself see pretty much we are done. So the subdivision surface, the level viewport have to be level 2, and next we are going to do is going to back on the edit mode and snap this to the cursor on this, So for that you have to click Shift S, and what happened? Oh shit, and click Shift S and cursor selection to cursor. What happened? What is happening? Let's do this, and next Shift S and cursor to selected. Yeah, now you could see this. And next what you have to do is you have to see here itself and get a torus. So for this torus, the major segments have to be 32, and also the minor segments have to be 8, and the major radius is going to be major radius where is it? Major radius is going to be 0.01, and the major radius is going to the next major radius is going to be 0.002, and you could see, there we go, you could see this came out over here. So let's scale this a little, so over here, that's cool. And next select this and do this to and Shift S and goes to selected, and again if you click the torus, so it will come out like this only, so you don't have to worry. So maybe do this view and see, so this is okay. So now our poem is also ready, so you could see our sword is almost done. So let's on this, and next final and last the main this. So it has been 33 minutes only, so that's actually surprising for me. I did this 1 hour because it's a lot of progress. So enough talking, let's start. Okay, so next you have to add is add some, before adding we need to add a subdivision surface modifier and view level 2. No, I'm not adding now this thing. So control R and add a loop cut over here and add a loop cut over here, and next select this and yes to scale it, and again yes, and scale it in this in a little, and next only you have to add this subdivision surface, and now we have to do is again subdivide, fully subdivide. Okay, so next what you have to do is like this and delete faces. Sorry, did it wrong. Click this and delete faces. Why is it coming like this? Okay, so first I have to be in the wireframe mode. I forgot about that, and delete that and add a mirror modifier. Let's see, where is the mirror modifier? There we go. Sit. So now you can't see now the, if you add modifier also you can't see it. So click on the Z, turn off X, don't turn on everything. And next what you have to do is shade smooth it so it will look better. Also add loop cuts to this side, and this, so it will look like this. And also in the in, and now we are done. So we are almost done making this sword. So it's paining, my mouth is paining a lot. So in the next video I will make the blade and some cool things. So I want to show you one thing. You'll be surprised of that thing. So first I'm going to save this as sword tutorial. And next what I have to show is the short final out, not just final out. So you could see only this, by on this you could see something, right? So if I go to the render mode, you can see now it's just nothing. If I go to this, wait a second, let me enable this and go to this. There we go. The sword is stuck on a tree. So also we are doing some sculpting and doing this. So it's simply a sword. I think it's boring. So I think about, and in some movies I have seen this, some cartoons, some movies I have seen a sword stuck on a tree, and who gets that will be the king. So I think that this will be cool. So also we are going to do camera animating, lighting, lot of stuff guys. You could learn a lot of things from this video. And also we are adding shadings and lot of stuff, and we only did this. So okay guys, so in the next video I'm going to see you. Bye for now.